Namaste dear students, how are you all? Okay, I hope you all are fine over there, right students? So, grade 4, today we are going to learn a new topic, that is properties of odd and even number. So, before starting the properties of odd and even number, I have some questions for you. So, have you remembered the previous class or not? I hope you understand it very well and you also remember it, right? Okay, I have some questions for you and the questions is this one. So, are you going to say my answers of these questions? Okay, student. So, first one question says, okay, see here in my paper, I have written something. First question is, okay, tell me students, what is the smallest whole number? Can you tell me the answer? What is the smallest whole number? So, the correct answer is 0 is the smallest whole number. Okay, then after next question is for you. Have you seen this question? Okay, tell me students. For this question, what are the smallest natural number? What are the smallest natural number? Can you guess me and say me the answer? Okay, 1 is the smallest natural number. Done? Good. Now next question for you. So, what is the next question? See here student, this is the next question. Okay, the next question is, what are the greatest natural number? Do you have any idea? What are the greatest natural number? Okay, now the greatest natural numbers are undefined, it's infinite, right? So, there is no any numbers, we cannot say exactly that number is the greatest number. So, we say it as a undefined number. Now, next question for you all. Here is another question. What is the next question for you? What are the greatest whole number? Tell me, what are the greatest whole number? The greatest whole number also, it's undefined. Same like natural number, right? There is no exact number at last. So, we say it as a undefined number. Now, next question is you for. Okay, what is the next question? See here student. Okay, the next question is, are all the natural number the whole number? Can you say me? Are all the natural number are the whole number? What will be the answer? Of course, yes, all the natural number are the whole number. Now, next question for you, okay? Can you say me? Okay, this question is for you. What is the question? Are all the whole number are natural number? Are all the whole number are natural number? It's no, right? All the whole numbers are not the natural number. Why? Natural number always starts from 1 and the whole number always start from the 0. So, we can say all the natural number, it will be whole number, but all the whole number, it will be not a natural number. Done? Okay. Now, next question is you for. Okay, student, can you say me, can you separate? Okay, next question is, can you separate the odd and even number? Can you separate the odd and even number? I have some questions for you. Okay, the first question is, you need to separate it, okay, odd or even. Now, first question. 4, 2, 1, 1, 4211. So, have a look at the last digit. What is there is in last digit? There is 1. Now, tell me students, 4211 is odd number or even number? It's odd number. Okay, now next question is 5000 is there, right? Tell me student, 5000 is odd or even number? Of course, it is even number. First one is the odd number and second one is the even number. Same like this. Another question is also for you. This is the next question for you, okay? Okay, so 9867 is even or odd? Can you say me? 9867 is even number or odd number? It is 7 digit at last, right? That is odd number. So we can call it as a odd number. Whole number is the odd number. And here next question is 36,142. Which digit is last at last? There is 2. So we can say it is a odd number. Okay, finally last questions for you today. Okay, that is, tell me student, 2436 is odd or even number? Of course, it's even number. Why? Because 6 is there at last, so we can call it as a even number. And finally, last question is 1379 is there. So 1379. So it's odd or even number? It's odd number. Okay, this is the short review of the previous class. So we have learned these things at previous class, right, grade 4? So student, now according to these questions, related to the questions, we are going to learn about the properties of odd and even number. So are you ready over there to learn the properties of odd and even number? Of course, it's very important for you all, okay? So listen very carefully on these questions. So first one is, have a look on the first question. Okay, first question is what? Properties of odd and even number. And what is the first property? Odd numbers of things always leave one object unpaired. For example, first property, for a first property to be proved, then what we have to do? First property is odd number of things. Odd number I am going to make, okay? I am going to make here 3 box here. 3 box. Rectangular box, right? In this 3 rectangular box, can you separate the numbers as a pairwise? Of course, these 2 forms a pair and this remains single. So this remains single. So we call it as odd pair of things always leave one object as a unpaired. So to prove this one, these 2 always it became a pair and this one always remains single. That means it's leave one object as a unpair. Do you understand? So while we separate the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, that means it's all are odd number. Okay, they doesn't have any pair friends. They will left one as a unpair. Okay, second number is, so shall I go for the second one? Okay, see here student for a second. Even numbers of things always forms pair. That means even numbers of things always form pairs. Pairs mean pairing friend, right? Okay, in my hand, in one hand I have 5 fingers, right? While pairing the fingers, 2 make one pair, these 2 make one pair and one finger sit as a unpair, right? So this proved for the property number 1. So if you have look, please all of you check your fingers of your hand and see here. Let's pair it. this one single and this one will match with each other, and this one. That means all together we have 10 fingers in our hand, right? So 2, 1 pair, this 2 will be another pair, this 2 will be another pair, and this 2 will be another pair, and this 2 will be another pair. That means all together how many pairs are here? Can you count it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All together 5 pairs. That means 10 finger makes a 5 pairs, right? 4 fingers make a 2 pair. 6 finger makes a 3 pair. 8 fingers make a 4 pairs. Like this way, it proves the property number second. So even number of things always forms pair. Are you getting me? That's your second property. So you can see in your one finger, and you can count the finger, and then you can make it a pair as well. Okay. So first and second you can prove it by your one finger. Now third one. Shall we go for the third one? Okay, now in third one, what is written? Odd plus odd becomes even. Wow. Oh, see, if you make odd plus odd, then it becomes even. So how it will become even? Let's take it out. Odd plus odd equals to even. Just right now I have shown you in my finger, so you can see in your one finger. This is odd, right? This is odd. This is another odd. If I add these two odd and odd, then it becomes even, right? This 5 finger, this 5 finger. 5 is odd, 5 is odd. So if I add odd and odd at once, then it forms a pair. That means even. Are you getting me? Just like that, if you are going to add 1 is the odd number, right? 1 is the odd number. If I add 1 plus 3, then it becomes 3 plus 1, it will become 4. That means odd and odd, when we add together, then it becomes even. Okay. Same like that, 3 and 5. If I add, that it becomes how much? 8, right? So 8 also a even number. Are you getting me? Okay. That means if we add odd and odd, it becomes even, obviously, right? So now I think you understood about properties number 3, right? Now shall we go for the property number 4? Okay, student, let's have a look on property number 4. Okay, property number 4. What is the property number 4 over there? Can you say me? Okay, let's write it. Even and even always make a even number. Even plus even number always make a even. How? Can you prove it? Even and even always make a even. Is it? Which one is the first even number? Yeah, 2. And second is 4. 2 plus 4, it will be 6. Right? 2 plus 4, it will be 6. That means even number and even number, when we add together, then it's form a even number. Yes, just like that. After 4, let's do another, okay? After 4, 6 will come, and then after 8 will come. If I add 6 plus 8, then what will be the answer? 8 plus 6, it will be 14, or we can say 6 plus 8 will be 14, right? So tell me, student, that it gives the even number or not? Yes, the answer, when we add even and even, it obviously gives the even number, right? Very good. So shall we go to the next property? Okay. So what is the next one? Let's one time again review it, okay? Recall it. odd numbers of a things always leave one object as a unpaired, right? So second is even numbers of things always forms pair. Okay. Third is if we add odd and odd, then obviously it will given the even as a answer. Odd plus odd, that will be even. So even plus even, we will get the even as a answer. Now next, if I add odd and even, right, then what will it give? If I add odd plus even number, then what will be the answer? Let's check it out. Okay, odd plus even, let's find out. Odd plus even, if I add, then what will be the answer? Let's check it out. First one is odd number, odd and even. If I add 1 plus 2, it will gives out 3, right? Yes. Now tell me students, 3 is odd or even number? Yeah, 3 is odd number. So right here odd. If we add odd and even number, then we will get 3 as a odd number, right? Odd plus even, that is odd. Let's check with another questions. Another, okay, 3 plus 4. If I add 3 as the odd and 4 as the even, odd plus even, 3 plus 4, then which will be the answer? What will be the answer? It's 7, right? Let's write it, 7. Okay, tell me student, 7 is the even number or an odd number? Yes, 7 is the odd number. So are you getting me? Good. Now let's go to the next topic. If, what will happen if we multiply odd and odd numbers? What we will get? Even or odd? Let's multiply the odd number and the odd number, and what will be the answer? Let's see here, okay? So students, let's do with the multiplication sign of odd with odd and odd. If I multiply odd and odd, what will be the answer? Okay, let's do it. If 3 I will multiply with 5, then what will be the answer? 3 into 5? The answer will be, the answer will be 15, right? If I multiply 3 into 5, the answer will be 15. Now tell me student, 15 is odd number or an even number? Okay, 15 is a odd number. So can you say me? If we multiply odd and odd number, right, then obviously we will get the odd number as a answer, as a product, right? So can we write it? Odd and odd. Let's check with another questions also. Start to check it. Next question is, 7 is if we multiply with how much? Okay, 11. Then what will be the answer? Both are odd number, right? 7 and 11, both of them are the odd number. If we multiply it with each other, then we will get the answer as a 77. This 77 is even or odd number? Tell me students. Obviously, this 77 is a odd number. Okay, so you can check it out with next examples also. Now, let's go to the 7 number. That is, if we multiply even and even, then what we will get? Odd or even? Let's check it out. Even multiply with even, multiply with even. Then let's check it out. 2 into 4. 2 4 times is, what will be the answer? 8. 8 is even or odd number? It's even number, right? So write down. If we multiply even and even number, then obviously we will get the answer as a even number. So 2 times 4 is 8. So it's 8 is the even number. Now next is, okay, 4 into 6. 4 times 6 is, it's 24, right? And tell me student, 24 is odd number or even number? It's obviously even number, right? Okay, so that means, can you check with next questions? Okay, now students, then last one. Okay, so last one is what? So we are going to know about odd and even number. If I multiply odd and even number, then which number I will get as a product, even or odd? Let's find out. Okay student, let's multiply odd as a 3 and even as a 4. Then if I multiply 3 into 4, then what will be the answer? It's 12. Now tell me student, 12 is odd number or even number? Obviously 12 is the even number. So write down here even. Okay, so it's a even number. So student, odd and even number is a even number. Good? Do you understand? Very good. Okay, now let's check with another question also. Shall we check another question with another question? Okay, now if odd number is 5 and even number is 6, then what will be the answer? 5 times 6 is, it's 30, and 30 is even or odd number? Tell me student, 30 is even or odd number? It's even number, right? Please don't be get confused with the 0. If the 0 come back side, then it always denotes for the even number. Okay, so don't be get confused. So it's a even number. It doesn't matter whether it at front number it will come the odd or even, it doesn't matter. Always the 0, if it is come at back side, then always it will be the even number. So students, if we multiply odd and even number, obviously we will get the even number, right? Okay, now have you remembered all the 7 properties of the odd and even number? Yes or no? Of course, if you are not writing on your notebook, short review of all these properties. Please go on copying on your notebook. So first one is odd numbers. Let's review, okay? First one is odd number of things always leave one object as a unpaired. Okay. Second property is even numbers of things always form pairs. Second property is what? Even numbers of things always forms pair. And third number is, if we add odd and odd numbers, then we will get the even number. Then fourth one, if we add even and even numbers, then obviously we will get the even number. Then after, fifth property is, if we add odd and even number, then we will get the odd number. So I have shown with the examples also, okay. So now next is, if we multiply odd and odd numbers, then we will get the odd number. Okay. And next is, if we multiply even and even number, we will get the even number. Last one is, if we multiply odd and even numbers, we will get the even numbers. Okay student, these are the 7 properties of the numbers. Okay. So please have a look at your home with your books, notebooks, and just go on practicing it. Okay, I hope you understand the properties of odd and even number. So in next class, we will be meet with next topic. Till that time, take rest safely at your home. Thank you so much.